Bobby?
Hi, good morning, Brad.
Yes.
I am a permanent resident. I've been here since 1966. I had a felony conviction in '88. Last year, I got immigration came to my house, arrested me, and now I'm in proceedings to get deported. Well, actually, I'm not in front of the judge yet, but it's going to get there. So what can I do about this?
Tell me about your conviction. What was it?
It was a burglary.
When was this?
1988.
1988. And did you plead guilty, or you went to a jury trial?
I pled guilty.
Fantastic. And how long did you go to jail?
It was 1.5 to 3.5. I did 1.5, and I did the rest on parole.
Okay. And they gave you bail, or they just told you to come back on your own recognizance?
When I was arrested,
yeah.
Actually, when it was on bail, whatever.
Right.
But when I got arrested and I got sentenced, I was given a month.
No. I'm talking about immigration.
Well, immigration, when I got arrested last July.
Right.
They took me down, questioned me for a couple of hours, and they let me go on my own recognizance.
Okay, fine. So you need to go see a judge and get this straightened out. Now, you have not been before a judge yet, correct?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Not there yet.
All right. So there's two things. We got to get you before a judge, okay? Because you can't do anything while you're in this nebulous land. But there's two things that we can do for you. Okay. Number one, we can ask the judge to terminate your proceedings, because assuming you haven't had any convictions since 1988, and assuming that you're a person of good moral character and you pay your taxes and everything else, you've been a decent human being since 1988. Not that you weren't a decent human being in '88. You made a mistake. Everybody can make a mistake. Assuming that you have no other skeletons in your closet, you can ask to have your deportation terminated and just file for your citizenship, because you're eligible for citizenship. The other thing you can do is what's called a 212C waiver. What's a 212C waiver is that if you can show that you've been a resident for more than 7 years, and you can show you've been a person of good moral character for the last 7 years, and you can show there would be a hardship to yourself and your family if you were deported, the judge then weighs all the reasons to deport you on one hand, which would be that you had a conviction 30 years ago, and all the reasons to keep you here. And I'm sure we can come up with a lot of good reasons. Family, you're a good person, you have nowhere to live back home, you pay your taxes, all the reasons for you to stay here in America. I would argue that not knowing you, and probably when I do get to know you, if I do get to know you, I would even tell you you have a stronger case, but you have a pretty strong case as it is right now to stay.
Correct. I saw the immigration yesterday. I had to go in just to report.
Right.
And the guy was telling me, and he told me real quickly, so you need a lawyer. It's going to cost you a lot of money.
Right, but you'll get through all this. Right. And
by
the way, statistically, and I'm going to go through these statistics, but I got to run right now. I got to drop you because we're going to run out of time.
Okay.
All right, but you can make an appointment to come in. But statistically, people who are represented by lawyers in immigration, I'm going to come up with the statistics. I have them right here in front of me. People who are represented by lawyers have a 74% chance of a successful outcome, according to the New York Immigrant Representation Study. I'm looking at a study here done back in 2011. And people who are unrepresented by attorneys have a 3% chance of having a successful outcome. So there you have it.